All right, guys, welcome back. 9:02 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, June, sorry, not January. It's June 3rd here. It's a Thursday. This week is flying by, and I'm red this week. It's a red week for me, unfortunately. But I know, which is crazy because I feel like everyone's making money this week, but that's how it goes sometimes, right? We're getting some nice moves. I know a lot of you guys were YOLOing on AMC. It's really, really paying off, so I'm stoked about that. Me personally, we're actually having some really nice swing trades, so that's going good. Our swing trade portfolio's getting healthier, but for day trading, I just haven't had that conviction behind my trading. I've been getting shaken out lately, but it is what it is. You know, sometimes we have a couple days of rough patch, so I think that's more or less, let's just hope that's what I'm going through. And yeah, eventually we're going to be in our flow state and we're going to be nailing some moves. So is it going to happen today? I don't know. So far, I did 2 trades pre-market. I'm literally at break even again after 2 trades. One trade I lost money, the other trade I made money. So, oh boy. We're getting some nice moves right now on meme stocks, everything from AMC to BlackBerry. Well, actually, AMC is dying down a little bit because of the offering news, which is totally something we've been talking about literally every day. Like AMC is going to come out with offerings. It's they'd be crazy not to, and they need to raise capital in this environment that they're in. They also want to be acquiring smaller or struggling, I should say, movie theater chains. They got a lot of past rent due. They need to beef up their balance sheet, and that's what they're doing right now. So they're taking advantage of this hype, and totally makes sense. Look at this little BlackBerry move here out of nowhere. Looking really strong. $20 is big time resistance on BlackBerry. I wonder if we're going to do some trading on this one today. There could be. Look at that pullback yesterday. Oh, beautiful. Front side pullback moves, guys. That's where the money's at. Always where I make the most money. I did a very small tell breakout trade right here. I quickly took profits. My goal was to buy back. I don't know why I didn't. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. So we'll see. In terms of like new tickers today popping up and being attractive, I'm not seeing many that are really getting me excited. JZXN was our lead gapper today, and I mean this one's not even really moving here, so I'm not sure. It looks like I have horns right now. Another ticker. I don't know if this is really a meme stock, but you know it's part of the whole kind of fiasco Reddit community, and you know we've traded this one in the past. It's popping up just like BlackBerry, which is definitely another meme stock. Although you know a lot of these stocks, not a lot, but you know occasionally, like BlackBerry for example, you know they have good catalysts coming out. But then you still think, man, this ticker, you know, totally inflated. You know, no stock goes up 800%. And really, you know, I don't know, it's a valid move. I don't know, maybe unless it's like a biotech that just came out with a drug or something. But even then, you know, they're going to start diluting, and they're going to, the stock price is always going to be manipulated. I think it took me a while to realize, well, what's the proper way to say this? When I first started trading, or I really, you know, was learning about stocks for the first time in like school in economics class, like to me, I didn't realize way back then, stock, you know, changes. The value of a stock changes a lot, not so much the stock price, but what it actually represents. And nowadays, in today's market, you know, we get reminded that every day. You know, even a stock like, you know, Coinbase or Tesla, they're also constantly diluting and raising capital, which changes the value of the stock price. Or reverse splits or splits and all that other stuff. So there's so much going on in the background. Yeah, I'll be just kind of scanning through here. To be honest, I'm not crazy about our lead gappers, so I really think the meme stocks are probably the way to go today. I've been a little bit pause off with them. Like I haven't been trading AMC at all. Yesterday after the stream, this thing really took off. Let's actually go to the 5-minute chart here and you'll see this. So we ended the stream yesterday around like 10:10 or something like that, 10:15, pulled back till about 11, and then this thing just ripped 80%. It's been holding its highs pretty well, but then pre-market came out with that offering news, which basically means one share is no longer this same amount of equity, right? You're diluting your equity ratio. So that's why the stock had a correction, basically a 30% correction, bounced back up. Now it's consolidating about, let's see, 20% or so from the highs. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see if it has another run in it. Anything's possible. You know, I thought this ticker was oversold by the time it hit 20. So it's not about me commenting on really where it's going to go or not. That's totally up in the air. But there's definitely a lot more risk in these levels for sure. JZXN kind of forming a little bit of a bottom here. Is this a higher low? I always look for these higher lows. Yep, just about a little bit of a higher low coming in here. This could be a good buy on this ticker. China auto and truck dealership, 15 million float. So this one could be getting halted today. 200 million market cap. Fairly small company. I wasn't able to find any news on this ticker pre-market, and I still don't really see any news. The only thing coming out here on top gainers is that it's up and it's increased shares it's up pre-market. So I don't know, it's not really a catalyst. Yeah, I did see ears on our watch list as well for a bit. Let me pull that up. Big sell-off there on this one, huh? 20%. See, look at this one. This is a good example. When I was just talking about JZXN with a higher low, this one did not make a higher low. This one actually made a lower low. It seems very insignificant. But there's either big buyers waiting here or there's not. And this time there wasn't really. There's a few dip traders for sure. On JZXN, you see a little bit more aggression. Traders not waiting for it to come down to these 50 zones and buying ahead of time. Now, nothing's really guaranteed, but that is a small bullish signal there for sure. Keep an eye on this one. If it starts, popping back above VWAP, we might want to jump in on this. My chart's a little skewed here because this second deviation of VWAP, the kind of salmon or maroon, and then the yellow color down here, it's a bit excessive at the moment on this chart. Let me see if I can just make that 0 for now. Let's see what that look like day. Yeah, now it's much more legible. Yeah, this looks much better for JZXN. Support at 16. This is fairly new stock. Good, about 14-15% upside on this one. Ooh, one sec. Wow. I got the windows open right now, and I think I just got a big old dump of pollen in my face. I literally felt it. Oh. Thanks. Yeah, Mark, that's true. Lately, it's not been so consistent with lead gappers. I remember last year, there was a good like 6 month stretch where you could almost, blindly trade the main lead gapper pre-market just consistently. There'd be like maybe one or two stocks on the better days that you just focus on, and that's it. Lately, it's been a bit more like, we got 10 tickers. They're all, kind of interesting. There's no major lead gapper. It's been a little bit hectic, and I think that's why I haven't been doing that great, because that's not like my default mode, which is fine. The question is, how much do you want to pivot sometimes? Sometimes it really pays off to pivot. Sometimes, you don't want to change something too much temporarily. Does Heiko do any swing trading? I think at the moment, no. I don't think he does much. He's really, honestly, like his own like fishing stuff is really his investment, right? He's invested to Red, White, Blue Outdoors, his fishing brand, his lure company. He invests in that quite heavily. His fishing boats. It's like a different kind of swing trade, but in a way, it is a swing trade. Matt's wondering, are the apes going to squeeze the hedges or what? Maybe. I'm surprised the hedge funds didn't learn their lesson. I would be, I personally think AMC is extended, but ain't no way I'm shorting that. You could short it, but you're just going to have really tight stops once it starts running. Of course, it's like shortable. It's going to be even harder to move to the upside, though, honestly. You'd have really tight stops here. As this one's forming an ascending triangle, which is a very bullish sign, you're going to have to stop yourself out into this pattern here. This is like, you don't want to be shorting in the front side move. I always like to usually look for cracks. So this would be probably a shorting position for me. But the second it doesn't follow through, we don't make a new low, you're going to have to cut again. You're going to have to again cut your loss. Here's the same situation. We have that big crack momentum. So this would be a shorting sign for me here at 65. And we have a low. Here, it's tough, all of a sudden we start trending back to the upside. So I probably would have got chopped out here again. Crack momentum, so I'd be shorting here. But boom, doesn't low, so I'd be stopped out again. I would constantly be getting stopped out. Eventually, yeah, here's another crack momentum. Spikes up though. You could start shorting in this area, but this is, already extended hours. I wouldn't even be trading. That's tough. Here's a big crack momentum, so this would be a good short indicator here. Again, I don't really short, but I basically flip my trading. So what would I be looking for when I go long? And then I just pretty much switch that. So for example, you guys know this is the backside of move, right? And when you're on the backside, you are not looking for reversals, you're not buying breakouts, you're not doing any of that. You're dip trading and doing some simple reversions back to the 9 EMA. So this would be a long right here, and then this would be a close or an entry for a short. That's pretty much as simple as it gets. Obviously, it's super easy to talk about in hindsight, but that's pretty much trading 101, right? Figure out what trend you're in and then trade accordingly. But yeah, if you're trading AMC, then you just have to, be able to manage your position, get in and out, stop out, especially if you're short, because you're going to get some heavy margin calls. I think the problem, though, with the hedge funds is, they're moving millions, tens of millions of dollars, and it's much harder for them to get in and out of these positions without drastically influencing the price. I mean, like if I'm trading here with 10 or a full size of $20,000, you know, whatever, I'm not going to really be moving this stock price at all. So it's, you know, it's easy said in that regard for, you know, people trading sizes probably under 100,000. Even if you're trading like 500,000, I think you're going to be fine. But the second you're moving like, you know, 2 million, 5 million, 10 million, whew. I mean, there's whole entire softwares that take, let's say, an order. If you want to buy $1 million of shares, and they will ease it into the market for you. Because if you place $1 million size order, you know, you're going to spook the order book. You're going to send the price higher. So you're going to want to ease into the stock over time. And that's where support levels start forming and things like that, because people will notice, oh, every time the stock goes, let's say, I don't know, here originally to below $65, there's clearly buyers, right? And that it's probably a bigger order trying to be filled here in this area, or just a bunch of apes trying to, you know, go long here at 62. The theory is the same. Yeah. Audio is a little high. Okay, good. Thanks for letting me know. I could dampen it a little bit. So, you know, it's been weird. Something happened on my computer. There's been like some audio problems lately. My mic doesn't get picked up all the time. I think there was some sort of reset that happened, and I'm not totally sure who, what, where, when, why. Let me quickly see here if the volume is somehow different than it used to be. Microphone. It all looks fine. I'll just on OBS, I'll temporarily reduce the volume a little bit here. That should blah 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 blah. That should do it. I'm gonna move it down here quite a bit. 7.5 settings. All right, well, that should make it a little bit quieter, but we'll see. Sorry if I'm blasting. Because, yeah, it'll start hitting the top range, and I noticed that in yesterday's video that I made, it was getting, I don't even know the term for it, but distorted a little bit, where the volume spikes up and kind of hits the peak, and you could tell there's something wrong. Roshan says, I hacked your computer, sorry. Oh man, not again. Tell popping back up here, guys. This one's a little runner. It keeps performing nicely. Did you guys see the Fat Daddy article on, let's remove some of these things. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. On Morning Brew, it's meme stock life for all of us here. Here we go. AMC decided to take advantage. Over the weekend, it sold $230 million worth of stock to a hedge fund in order to go on the offensive again. That's what's been talking about. CEO has been tweeting a lot about, going on the offensive, getting their order book, their balance sheet in check. Totally makes sense. It's become clear that meme stock mania, the phenomenon of assets shooting up in price for no other reason than what's trending on social media, is a feature, not a bug. Oh, I love how they use that term, feature, not a bug, of modern financial markets. We thought meme stocks peaked with the bankrupt Hertz last. Remember Hertz? Wow, I forgot about Hertz. That was a freaking wild scenario. GameStop in the winter. Yeah, so this week, Dogecoin, that was insane. The markets are just super irrational lately. Tesla's Gigafactory Nevada under construction in 2015. I was about to say, that's not new. Yeah, this is in 2015. Amazon Prime Day is coming June 21st. I've realized though, guys, if you want to buy anything, let's say, and you're waiting for Amazon Prime Day or Black Friday, or yeah, is it Black Friday? Whatever, where everything gets cheap, like Cyber Monday and all that stuff. I've realized the good stuffs, many stuffs, the good things don't get cheaper. I was waiting for many different things several years now for a discount, and they just didn't get cheaper. For example, the laptop I'm using, it's already known for being one of the kind of best values. So they really try to keep it cheap, but put all the good hardware in there. Didn't go down $1. A lot of things I was looking for didn't go down at all. They really just spam you with a bunch of stuff you don't really need. So just keep that in mind with Amazon Prime Day. If you're really waiting for something, it might not be worth it. It's not always the case, but I've noticed that with like the higher ticket items or anything that's like really something I want, almost never goes down in price. But if you want, let's say you've always wanted some sort of Fitbit or Garmin watch, there's probably a good chance those are going to maybe dip a little bit, because that's more of like a impulsive buy almost to some extent. But like a new laptop isn't really an impulsive buy. It's like something you've probably been waiting to save up for, and I think the companies know that. Another 4 minutes before the market opens. I'm still looking primarily at TEL. I think we have some really good other tickers. I'm just going to keep an open mind here. There's a good chance I'll probably trade a bigger stock today, like BlackBerry. JZXN. Look at that. Popping to the upside there. This ticker has been lacking volume, though, all day today. So it's finally getting some volume in here. Really good to see that. All right, guys. That was an 8% move just now. Exciting stuff. Heather, check out the video description below. We got the Amazon shop, and you can see the hardware I use. I just try to put everything in there to make everything convenient for everyone. Amazon.com shop, and then Alex Winkler, and you just check out my office equipment. And here it is. It's the Electronics 15. You know what also gets more expensive? Webcams. Don't wait to buy webcam. They're getting more expensive because they're super in demand and the production's too low. It's like You got to go in the black market to get a webcam sometimes. It's ridiculous. Like a good one, not some cheap webcam, a quality one. Interesting, Colby. Nice move there on JZXN. I wonder if it's going to hold this area. I'm a little bit nervous to trade TELL and BlackBerry out of the gates. They've had an actually pretty decent pre-market. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Not really sure what I expect to explode. JZXN, lead gapper. TELL lead gapper, GTT lead gapper. All of these tickers have potential. $4, big time resistance on this. On this boy. 3.5 spot to look at. A little range here. I'm not sure how important the 3.5 is, but you can kind of see these three major ranges. Good little bounce there off the lows. 13%. GITT is not too bad here. USA Telecom Company, 46 million float, 147 market cap. I don't see any catalysts on this company as well. As much as I hate to say it, sometimes it doesn't matter if there's no catalyst or not. I'm not the biggest fan of trading without some sort of catalyst, but I remember last year's summer, I just couldn't get over trading these Chinese education companies. None of them had a catalyst, but they were all flying every day for like weeks. That took a little bit of getting used to. JZXN did not hold the highs at all. That's what happens when you have a lack of volume. You see this volume down here? CLSK. I haven't even looked at it. No volume here. I don't know. Possible swing trade. Who knows? Upside till about 20, but not for me right now. All right, guys. Good luck, everyone. Calm and collected. Time of force day. Let's get it on, boys. Phew, that was kind of loud. Yeah, Clove was popping up as well. I saw that. Heck of a move there on BlackBerry, finding support at VWAP. SNDL, today's really a meme stock day, guys. BlackBerry, SNDL, Workhorse, Clove. Yesterday with AMC movie theater. Workhorse, huge move there. Tel's still selling off. Solid stuff. Workhorse up from the lows around 61%. 10.7 is this spot to watch for now. BlackBerry, huge resistance here. Better risk reward maybe. Of course. Blackberry. Question is, can it hold this area? I thought Workhorse was just halted for a second. I don't know why, but I did. Didn't feel like it was moving. GTT. Cracked over the 180 moving average. Markets are slightly red. This might be good for small caps. Good move there on GTT. Pullback was kind of aggressive on this one. Blackberry could be a great buy right now. GOED. BCTX halted. This is big shoulder right here. Not sure if we're gonna get past that. Serious flush there on GTT, wow. Workhorse, really flying heavy. Great move there on Workhorse, really, really nice. So far, no trades from me. I haven't really seen that setup that really got me excited. Workhorse, I talked about a few times. I like the upside here. Maybe around 18.5, 19, we'll start seeing some bigger resistance, but right now it's still chugging along really healthy. Gotcha, Tradecationer. Thanks for sharing that. What are you long, David? Blackberry holding on. That sell pressure on this ticker. No, not platform. You said you're losing a lot. What ticker? Nice move there on SNDL. Great red to green move. 10% pop on that ticker. Actually, it's one of the best dollar volume ones on AMC. Gotcha. I wonder how that story's gonna end. Honestly, I still think Workhorse is one of the nicer tickers we're seeing right now, which pains me a little bit even to say that. Heck yeah. Big drop here. Years, I don't know. I don't see it on our scanner at the moment. You guys hear those birds outside? That's freaking Berlin. It's like living in the woods here sometimes. At least that's how the Wi-Fi acts. Tell had a great red to green. Wow. Yeah, it's almost at red to green. Yeah, that's true. It's not there yet. If anyone doesn't know, red to green means when it goes red on the day to green on the day. So right now, tell here on the daily, you can see that it's still red, but it's very close to going to green. I oftentimes like trading these by buying the dips around like 6 to 10% selling off and then looking for the rip back up. Yeah, SoFi, I'm cheesing with SoFi. That worked out very nice. I would have kicked myself if I didn't go hard on SoFi. Really, I would have been probably pretty upset with myself. Workhorse here. It's been tempting. Buyers coming in now on the 9 EMA. It's got decent volume. Small size long here at 618. Getting that VWAP pullback, possible accumulation under 15. I mean under 16. See if we get that sell off. Bought a little bit more there, right around 16. It's been a big dump on this one so far, so I do want to be a little bit careful. That was a big sell-off. Felt a little bit extended here. 15.5 would probably be where I would consider cutting it. Till then, I would probably keep growing my position. I'm already kind of surprised Workhorse didn't get halted on the upside. Still selling off there. 67, 62, 50. Cutting this one. All right, luckily I didn't really take a big loss on that. Down 150 on it. That's okay. For the fact that I mistimed the dip, I'll take a $150 loss any day. You know, in hindsight, like not in hindsight, these are actually tiny trades I'm doing. When the market's hot and I'm trading like I should be trading, we're up and down 1,000 in a trade. So like all these trades that, especially if you're new here, you're probably like, fiddling around with like $10, $100. These are just all like scratches lately, just a bunch of scratches. So I think that's why it's not phasing me so much, but I definitely can't wait till I get back into a groove a little bit more. I really like what we're seeing here on Tell. Higher low coming in. I'm going to keep watching this one for sure. My problem with this ticker that it's at a big multi-day runner and it's quite extended and it's dropping in volume here, so I'm not crazy about that. But I don't know, there could be some potential there. BlackBerry also had a bit of a sell-off here, but at the same time had a good recovery. We'll just keep looking. Just keep on looking. Nice. It actually did pop back to 46. I could have walked away green on this one. But the break of 15.5, although that was weak, that was my stop. So that's what triggered my sell. You can't start disregarding your stops because it only takes one time for you to remember why stops are important. NAKD Tau. GTT. Yeah, I mean, the way GTT is trading is very difficult to jump on this one. Right now, you know, technically this is a pullback setup. But at the same time, I mean, last time if I did this, I would have got flushed out. Workhorse holding. I'm watching this one on my second screen. Might be another trade. In the meantime, I'm just browsing. Oh, browsing stocks when you're day trading is not a good sign. Markets are selling off a little bit. NASDAQ down 1.2%. Probably not the best for my IRA portfolio. Actually, it's only down 400, so it's actually not that bad. Ain't too bad at all. Yeah, GTT actually would have ended up working as a pullback this time, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna. GOED. This deck definitely has a bit of a gap to fill. Largest pure play online retailer of household appliances in the U.S. Pleased to report continued strong order and revenue. Okay. It's not too bad. What was this all about, though? This was on the 27th. Yeah, okay, dilution offering, obviously. We could see that you could pretty much call out that offering by the volume alone. All right, well, this could actually recover pretty nicely. I'm going to watch GOED just a little bit here. 265 is decent buyers. The spread on this one's a little nasty. Pop right back up though. Wiki, very wiki ticker. Wiki, wiki, wacky, wacky. Workhorse kept selling off. What's YO stand for, Logan? It's a good day, Alex. Still early. Yo, just yo? Could be yo. Still early, yo. Yeah, it's still early. That's true. It's a little bit late for me because I usually wrap up around 10:30 latest. Like sometimes I'll do 1 or 2 trades lately after the stream, but yesterday I did I think 2 trades after the stream. I made back like $100. But still small stuffs. BCTX came out with an offering. No surprise there. Good that we cut our losses on Workhorse. Great move there on GTT, really clean. Oh boys, yeah, AMC got halted to the downside. Can somebody say dilution creates fear, uncertainty, and doubt? Oh, only 3 trades so far today. That's not what people want. That's not what I want. Yeah, ears is popping up. Light volume. They have a catalyst. Spin off, divest existing program. That's always good for your balance sheet. Yeah, Carlos, that's true for sure. Ears. Yeah, I know you guys have been calling out ears for a bit now. It's actually looking pretty hot. Volume is really coming into this ticker for the first time today in a way, which is can be seen as a quite bullish thing because you don't know if it's fully priced in yet. Might be, there's not a lot of good stocks right now, so I think watching ears could actually be a bit of an opportunity. If I had to guess, I would just say this is a healthy pullback because, I mean, it had a really strong run up. If it gets over 4 or 5, I mean, this ticker could be really interesting to watch. Still could definitely be a buy. Has a catalyst. A lot of people have traded this ticker. I've traded it so many times in the past. New minute coming up here could be a buy. Let's see how it holds if it keeps selling off below 29. Still a little bit of sell. Kind of weak though. Not bad. Really quick there. GTT is flying. Wow, GTT is really lifting off right now. Good move there on ears. I really like that move. I was really close to buying this one if you guys are watching. I was looking for that move under 29. I thought we were going to see VWAP. A little bit too conservative, I guess, on that one. BlackBerry possibly coming in with some sort of bottom here. Temporarily. Workhorse trying to pick VWAP. Welcome to the channel, guys. I see some new subscribers coming in. Welcome, welcome. That's a good share, Sean. Workhorse, you want to be really aggressive when it's on the front side, and then by the time it pulls back, it's usually over. So I feel like if you were going to trade this one, I almost want to just get blindly aggressive, but that flush to the left has me just so anxious looking at this one. I'm really not seeing anything that I'm like, oh yeah, this is good. I want to start trading this one. It's always like a little disturbing place to be sometimes. GTT, I keep thinking I want to trade this one. And yeah, I don't know, then I miss it. Huge shoulder here at 4 that we broke above, so that's quite bullish. I mean, we might be running right away to 5. So GTT's on a really nice upward trend right now. I just feel like on the 5-minute and whatnot, it's all a little bit extended. But that's not going to land me in position here. Here's a little bit of a shooting star pattern, so that's not, this could be a pullback here. Let's see how low it goes. When's AMC going to open up? It should open up. Should already be opened up. I guess it might be a 10-minute hold on AMC. If it's still halted, probably be, yeah. Huge bounce there. Big sell-off. 31. Roshan, good work taking profits on AMC. Good stuff. Possible break of 4 here on GTT. See if we can get a little bit of a long here at their 93. Small trade, very small trade here. Still selling off. Looking for half size on this one at least. Sell momentum. Still. And take profits on that one. I wanted to actually buy more at 93 and then sell on a move back to the 9 EMA. So I got half of it. I didn't get my ideal size. Very small, quick one on GT. BlackBerry crawling up again here. Man, JZXN is not having a good day, huh? Oh, this ticker is getting totally just whacked. So look at that sell volume on this one. Nobody wants that ticker. Yeah, risky trader. Not worth the FOMO. Amen. Yeah, I think I should have just been focused on ears and GTT today. You know, yesterday it was kind of the same thing. Every time I was switching around, I would pretty much just lose track. Now I just kind of feel like I'm a little bit late to the party. Is that a ticker you're calling out here? Whew, Doji at the open. It's just pulling back. I don't know. Technically $2 support on this one on the daily, but just did an offering. I don't know. This doesn't look too healthy. Terms not disclosed. They have some sort of agreement news. I don't know. At least it has a fast rate of change, but it's not like something I would come out of retirement for, let's just say. Ain't no sunshine. GOED's trying to set up here for a possible move higher. We've been on a really consistent downtrend on this one, and kind of looks like a pennant pattern. I would have a hard time buying it in these highs. So pulling back here, I might try stab at GOED. I would like to see it pull back a little bit more. There we go. Oh, something's wrong with my share size. Should have plenty in this account. Nice. Another fill there at 64. A little bit more size there. Small size on GOED. I'm going to see if we could let this one play out a little bit. Possible break to the upside from the Pennant. Buying on VWAP. Pretty much near the mean of this Pennant. We've had a lot of failed breakouts though. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I would probably take profits fairly quickly if it did break out. Right now it's still having some issues. Small 1.5% to the downside. Don't want to see 60 crack. I'd probably stop out if it did. Buyers coming in a little bit there. but I'm thinking even I could probably get away with a better re-entry than anything out of this one for now. Yeah. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here, guys. You could tell I'm hunting, I'm looking for a ticker. I hate when I'm looking for tickers. Usually, my best days, they come very naturally. I sit down, boom, nice ticker, front side. I'm trading it, I'm getting aggressive, I'm milking it, and then I walk away. And when I don't walk away, I start giving back profits. You know, today's one of those days where I'm looking, I'm hunting for a stock. It's never where I feel natural. GTT, nice pop there. I gotta say that I probably did also get out too early on the other ticker, but yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna call it here. It is what it is. If I keep trading, you'll know. I'll post it in the Discord like always, but most likely I'm gonna call it here. I'm down $95 today, so a total scratch day. A little bit up, a little bit down, a little bit up, a little bit down. For our, our position size, probably around today, a little bit around $10,000, maybe on average, maybe a little bit less. It's like a 1% loss day. It's a total scratch day. I almost don't even consider it a red day, because if I'm up 200, up 300, I don't really consider it a green day either. It's more of a scratch day. So I've been having, kind of consistent scratch days. Yesterday, I was down at the end of the trading day 500. So that was probably my more of a red day. I don't know. GOED just pop to the upside. So that, did I sell that one too fast? Definitely. Definitely. Could have walked away with a nice little $200 profit, $300 profit there. So right idea. Again, wiki tickers, they're just shaking me out. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just got to close my eyes and let Jesus take the wheel a little bit more here with my trading lately. But at the same time, I really don't regret anything, because it keeps me from big losses. So I'll keep doing what I'm doing, and eventually I'll find a ticker that I'm a little bit more in the groove with for sure. Sweet, guys. All right. I think that's going to wrap it up here for me. Don't forget to drop a like on the way out. Easiest way to support the channel, guys. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you then first thing tomorrow morning, and freaking good luck anyone holding AMC. That ticker is just a roller coaster. We'll see what's next. Maybe BlackBerry, maybe Workhorse, maybe SNDL. It's meme stock season, it feels like. Or maybe it's going to come to an end soon. Who knows? We'll never really know. Exactly, Infinity Master. Exactly. All right, guys. I'll see you then. Like always, stay safe, make some awesome trades. Peace out.